Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahavijyam Karavavai Tejasvinavaditamastu Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We'll chant slok number 21. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha Shraddhayarchitumicchati Tasya tasya chalam shraddham Tameva vidadhamyaham. So here in this section, the context of the discussion is that with your knowledge, with your deeper perception about the truth of yourself and also about the world, you can divinize the whole world. Because of your perception, your method of seeing, your wisdom, everything can become beautiful, good and divine. This is the power of knowledge. A person who is ignorant, he sees so much sorrow, pain, problem everywhere. A person who has knowledge says there is no problem, there is no sorrow. But ignorant people, ordinary people, they will never believe. There is no problem in the world, in the relationships, in the wives, in the children. He said, Guruji, do you have one? You don't have a wife. How do you know that wives they don't have problem? Any relationships they have problem. Children, no problem. They're so sweet. Yes, they are sweet. But at the same time, they get ill, they get diseased, and they have emotional problem, they have growing up problem. There's so many problems. But nevertheless, in spite of everything, a man of knowledge, a jnani, says that there is no problem. In fact, everything is beautiful, everything is divine, everything is God Himself. If you are seeing everything as God, then God has no problem. Obviously. But you don't see it as God. You say it is a separate individual. Ignorant, stupid. In case if you are seeing everyone as individuals and having their own ignorance and problems and lack of understanding, what is called as moha, delusion, then they keep on suffering. But a person who knows the truth, this is no problem. So just imagine the strength, the power of knowledge. Here Bhagwan says that there are so many people in the world, they are not blessed with knowledge, and they are always suffering, and they are not even coming to God. They are not trying to get knowledge of God, love for God, devotion of God. God doesn't matter to them. He says, I've got bigger problems, Guruji, and you're always talking about love God, love God. What love God? I've got to make an earning, I've got to, take care of my family, I've got to stay in a particular society, and my country is going through a lot of turmoils. And you say, no problem. I don't know which kind of world you are living in, but in my world there are problems. This is because they are, seeing only superficial things and aspiring for so many things. Their desires, it's a list of desires. Suppose God comes to you, so I'm very happy with you, Alexi. What do you want? Ask any wish. I'm going to give you boon. He says, yes, Guruji, I've got a list. Bhagwan, can you wait for some time? I'll bring my diary and I'll give you the entire list once for all. But maybe next year the list changes. Next month itself the list changes. My list keeps on getting updated, and I have so many wishes and dreams. And what are these dreams about? Very small, small things. A jnani, a man of knowledge, goes deeper into everything, and therefore they resolve all the problems. So it is only because of the various calm desires. You have desires, you have aspirations. And that is what you are aiming at. And whoever can help you fulfill the desire, you will go to that devata. That power, that God, that temple. And there are so many places where, they vouch for it. That in case if you come and perform duty and do all the worship and one havan, one yajna and one worship, then your wish will be fulfilled. There are people who are saying, who are vouching for that. They can, assure you. One person came to me, he got converted to some other religion. He says, why are you wasting your time studying Gita, Vedas? You just get converted into my religion and my God is so powerful. My God is really very powerful. He will fulfill all your desires because He did it for me. I have seen it myself. I have experienced firsthand. I was in a jail. He was an army officer. And he got entangled in some spy case. Samba spy case, the famous Samba spy. He was in that. And he was one of my old friends, school friend. He later on comes to me, he came to know that I'm in an ashram. And just for my well-being, he came all the way to ashram and assured me that you forget all these ashram and I've got, a great secret. Any wish you have. I was inside jail. Nobody was able to help me. I prayed to this God and I got out. This is my experience and it's only for your well-being I'm telling you. And there are so many people. You say, go to that temple, that Devi right on top of the mountain in case if you can climb it. That is your problem. But if you can manage it, then there all your wishes will be fulfilled. And if you go to Assam, there is one Mataji there. Kamakya. Any kind of desires you have, especially related to family and wives, that temple excels in that, It's very famous. And you won't get easily, darshan of Mataji there. Thousands of people. And those coming out of the temple, they are again so sure that this Mataji will certainly fulfill your desire. But of course, you have to pay a price. Everything has a price. And in case if you call these priests, these pandits, who conduct all these rituals, then you should have a good bank balance. Just donate one cow to this place and just donate some land over here and donate one elephant Somebody says, donate one elephant. I cannot even buy an elephant. You are asking me to donate one elephant. Because Ganapati temple. So the list is, and if you want your child to be born very good, then go and search for a cow and the first baby born of that cow. I want milk of that cow. In case if we can get no second birth, that it is ruled out. It's cancelled. Get flower from the valley of flower. In case you can get flowers from the valley of flower in the Himalayas, then your wish will be fulfilled. Otherwise, don't blame me. Panditji, you did not chant the mantra properly. I am telling you all the list. And those people, they go there. Search for everything. Get 5 patta of pan and one, haldi, one this kind of thing and that kind of thing. The details of all the requirements is mind-boggling. You think it's good not to get married. If Panditji is just facilitating my marriage, when I see the list, I say, no, it is all right, Panditji. I'm dropping the idea. Where will I go to Valley of Flowers just to get one flower for marriage? So, I'm just giving some light examples, but the fact is, in case if you have got any ritual done in your house, I don't know about other places, but here it's a common thing. Depending upon the kind of desire you have, they'll give you a list and a particular devata to worship. You've seen that temple in the afternoon. So many devatas. Why do you need so many devatas? Why one Shivji is not enough for you? One devata without head, one devata without body, one devata without hand, and all kind of devatas, but they are very powerful. Don't take them lightly. In case if we can propitiate all these devatas, make them happy, then your lottery has been opened. That is the kind of power they have. And all these stories in the Puranas about devatas. So, Puranas are also there. These are some books, not ultimate Vedas, but certainly there are some books who somebody has written all the mantras, all these stories. So, depending upon your kamaistai hritagyanaha, the discrimination, that power of understanding, has been veiled because of their intense desires. And they will dance to the tunes of whatever is required. Tam tam niyamam asthaya, they are given some niyam, do this thing, follow this thing, these are the regulations, and you have to follow all these things. Then there are chances, if God wishes so, not guaranteed. If God wishes, then your wish is fulfilled. So depending upon their prakriti, various kind of injunctions they are given. So we were asking the question whether all these things, all these traditions, all these temples, all these devatas, all these rituals, do they make any sense? Are they real? Are they helpful? Because you also have so many desires and you are planning to go to next temple. Guruji, while in Indore, let me just visit some temples. Maybe some God is so powerful that they will fulfill my desire. I've got so many problems, my business is going through problems. And certainly what to tell you, I have a list of them. And maybe some God somewhere, they are able to help me. I will go with due reverence and perform all the rituals. Take this flower, take this coconut, take this laddu, take this arti, take this, ash and kumkum, various kind of things. Depending upon that devata, and every devata has got, their own unique desire. One devata likes only white flowers. Other devata likes only red flowers. And that also, in particular season, that flower will come. This is the truth. And when, that time comes, and in our ashram boundary outside, there are few trees. The moment red flower comes, they disappear next morning. So I have to watch in the camera who robbed my flower. So some devotee coming early in the morning at 5 o'clock when everybody is asleep, slowly ram, 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 and disappear. Slowly, we have been taking care of that trees, taking care of that flower, and we were so excited right from the bud stage. A small child is coming in the family. Look, a bud has come. And by the time the child is just born, kidnapped, disappeared. Because some devotee wants it. One lady I caught early in the morning, such a fat lady, and she was holding a stick with the hook on that, and she was pulling the flowers, and then she was breaking. I said, Mataji, why are you doing this? This is ashram tree, at least leave ashram tree. You can go and get flowers from any garden. Why are you taking away tree from Shivji's garden? Nobody is going to accept. I am doing only for devotion. I don't do it for myself. It is only for Mataji. She is not open to any discussion. She doesn't have any sense that she is doing something wrong. She has a divine permission to take, flowers from anyone's, garden. In case you have a garden, then you know how loving it is. Taking care of a tree. Slowly tree, becomes big and it has buds and it has flower. To see the beauty of flower is so beautiful. But that lady, no sensitivity. Boom. Catch the, plug the flower and off she goes. Why? I've got some desire. And that Devi only wants this red flower. And I don't know, I am not sure whether Panditji has said red flower from some ashram. In case if you get a red flower, especially from ashram, then you will be blessed very quickly. Because it's already living in a purified atmosphere, a very blessed atmosphere. So that is why I don't know, but there are people who are craving for all these things and running after that. They are not to blame, but they've been told this niyam. Tam niyamam asthaya. Various kind of rules and discipline and do's and don'ts they've been advised. And when I am told something, when I take up a goal, I'll do it. Whether it is ashram or whether it is somebody's house, I don't care. I'll see to it, maybe I'll have to go there at 2 o'clock in the night, I will go there and get it. They are so desperate. Their vivek is not there. So this is the truth of the world. Now the question is, does this help? Is it sensible? Are they blessed in any way? Is their wish fulfilled? When they go to some devata, some temple, some pilgrim center, at that time, is it a guarantee that their wishes get fulfilled? Bhagwan says, yes, it does. But what is the secret? Bhagwan says, now I'll tell you, this is a very important section. Listen carefully. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta, whosoever it is, any devotee, any person, anywhere in the world, any age, any religion, anyone. Your word is a universal pronoun. Anyone, in case, and whomsoever, yam yam. Yam yam is a Sanskrit word, not a Chinese word. Yam yam, yo yo. So yo yo yam yam. I'm chanting Sanskrit shloka, Gita, chapter 7, shlok 21. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhakta shraddhaya chitumicchati. So whoever, whichever the person is, and the fellow goes to some god, some deity, some temple, and with profound faith and devotion, they have devotion, they have faith in that God. There is no doubt about it. Because of their profound faith, and this is true for every religion. I'm not just talking about temple, it can be a church, it can be a mosque, it can be a gurudwara, it can be a Jain samsthan, Bauddha vihar, any place, any religious place where you go to fulfill your desire and you are so confident that this is a very good place, very powerful place and your wishes are fulfilled here. Now that methodology, that system which operates and they get good results, Bhagwan is giving us that secret. It's a very rare thing that, scriptures are talking that secret. How is it that, one's wishes are fulfilled? So he says, in case you already have faith that this Man Kameshwar Devta, this Devta is named that whatever desires you have in your mind, he will know, he will bless, he will fulfill. So this is the fame. This is how, that Devta is well known all over. And you have faith. Shraddhaya architum ichchati. With profound faith that this God is very powerful and this is your Kul Devata. Oh God, my own family. He's taking care of my family, my Kul Devata. Or whatever Devata, any Devata, they are, some Devata. We have belief, very powerful place. In case you don't have belief, then you are not a religious person. So definitely a person going to that place, that temple, that religious pilgrimage, they will have profound faith. It's God very powerful. That is why thousands and lakhs of people coming here, thronging this place. Vaishnav Mata, Kedar Mahadev, Badrinath, Kailash Mansarovar, Amarnath, very, very famous places. In case if you can manage to go, I'm not sure whether you will come back alive or not. It is difficult. But in case you can manage to go there, I can assure you, your desires will be fulfilled. Your life will take a turn for the better. But you have to go there with profound belief and faith. And when you stand in front of that deity, in that temple, you should see that he is a very, very powerful and he can bless your life in a very profound way. Shraddhaya architum, architum. They are doing archana, they are doing worship, they are doing puja, they are offering their prayers. So whenever, such a scene is there, somebody going to a temple, church, mosque, gurdwara, oh, this gurdwara, oh, I went to Amritsar, Golden Temple. So there, it is so powerful. You have to, really purify yourself in order to go there. And without some cloth on your head, you will not be allowed inside. Huge sirdars, they are standing with swords on their hands. And they don't mind cutting few of them, cutting few heads. Because their guru is already there, blessing them. They will take care of it. You have to very strictly follow their rules and regulations. And you get blessed. So Bhagwan says that whosoever is the devotee, whosoever is the deity, in case if you go to them with Shraddha, if you don't have belief, you have questions, you have doubts, then this is not applicable to you. This is applicable to people who have profound devotion and faith. In case if they go, then you know what happens? Tasya tasya achalam shraddham tam eva vidadhamyam. The first thing, not that devata, but God, Ishvara. Devatas are small, powerful deities, entities, but Ishvara is the boss. Ishvara is the ultimate truth. He is the HOD, head of the entire world and departments. So Bhagwan says, whenever anyone goes to anything, suppose you have this notion that getting money is the best and smartest thing in the world to do. You have faith. And you do arti of wealth, of money in your bank, You are really elated. You are so happy. I've got this much money. That alone gives you happiness. Not any knowledge, not any devotion. But seeing money, because that faith is there. Faith has to be seen, In whatever thing you have faith. And with faith, you go to somebody, go to that place, go to that object, with this belief that your wishes will be fulfilled. Now the big boss says, what do? I strengthen their faith. If you have faith in some deity, some God, then I don't mind, number one. I don't feel jealous also. This fine fellow is going to that temple. He is going to mosque. He is going to some church. He is Jaini. He is Buddhist. And he is a Hindu. And he is a Shaiv. And this fellow is a Vaishnava. Or, what do you call that? Mata Bhakta. So different kind of you. Bhagwan says, I don't mind at all. They're all my parts. They're parts of me. You may be fragmenting dividing the whole world into parts, but I know all of them, all of this is my creation. And all of these, they are my manifestations. So Bhagwan says a very interesting thing. I don't interfere between you and your deity. That is the deity's responsibility. Whether the deity will fulfill your wish or don't fulfill your wish, that comes later on. My priority is, I see the faith, your belief. And whenever you have belief, profound belief in something, I will strengthen it. I will make it stronger. But in case my faith is not for any deity, but for worldly things and pleasures and wealth and name and fame and success, fine, I'll strengthen that belief. I will always strengthen any belief which you have to fulfill whatever desire you have. Yo yo, yum yum. Yo yo, yum yum. So whatever, whoever this the person is and whatever is your desire, my department is strengthen the faith. Tasya tasya achalam shraddham. Those people who go to any deities and gods and powerful places and things, I will strengthen their faith. Achalam shraddham. Initially, they could have any doubts whether I am doing the right thing or not. But God says, you started with faith, you started with belief in this deity, I will see to it that it becomes more stronger. Tasya tasya achalam shraddham. Achalam is that which cannot be moved. Achala. Chala is anything which moves. So that was the question of Alexei, why everything moves. It moves because you give importance to it. You have profound faith that this deity, this God, they will bless me. This object will bless, this person will bless, this pleasure will bless you. It will give you real joy in life. That is your faith. So I'll make it stronger. Tameva vidadhamyam aham. This is what my role is. I do that. And then what happens, Bhagwan? He says, what happens? You study the next shloka, then I will tell you what happens. So the shloka number 22, Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktaha Tasyaradhanamihate Labhate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva vihitan hitan. Now what happens when your faith towards something has increased profoundly? Then with that reinforced devotion and faith, with all the greater conviction that this thing will, change your life for the better. So with that faith, increased faith, reinforced faith, strengthened faith, saha taya shraddhaya yukta. Now this increased faith in one particular thing, that person tasya aradhanam ihte. This fellow will worship that deity all the more intensely, all the more with love and devotion. All the regulations, all the discipline, all the niyam followed very, very perfectly. So this is what I do. I strengthen the faith so that whatever you are doing, you do it better way. Suppose for you it is Brahmagyan. In case if you have this understanding that knowing the truth of the whole world and yourself, that will be a game changer in your life. Then, I increase that faith. And I increase it so much that you can follow your convictions without any fears, without any problems. In case it is not Brahmagyan, it is any other knowledge. You want to become doctor, engineer, that is the smart thing to do. Your understanding. Go, fine, no problem. You work hard. I will see to it that I will make you a great doctor, a great engineer, so that you can really make the best out of it. Suppose it is just a businessman who wants to earn money and the whole life depends upon, I have not yet earned enough money. I want to earn more money. Bhagwan says, money devata. So your devata is money devata. That is why Tibetans say, Om Hrim Mani Mum Mani Mum. So they have money devata. Okay, forget the lighter side. But suppose you have profound belief that this is alone what is very important in life. I will strengthen your belief. Every day, day in and day out, I'll see to it that this conviction becomes firm and clear. And you pursue your goals all the more confidently. If this was your goal, then why the hell you are not doing all the hard work? What is stopping you? You want all the fruits, but you are not doing any work. Then that person will start doing good work. And that person will get, because of their hard work. Now this is the important thing. When the faith is reinforced and made stronger, what happens? There is no doubt. Hard work is no problem. Getting up early in the morning, in the night also, and going for work, that is no issue. I can take up any challenges in order to fulfill my goals. This is the kind of faith I reinforce in them. And they will keep on following those goals implicitly. Without any doubt, they'll keep on, doing that work. And therefore, they will get the karma, phala. They will get the fruits of action. What do you know? Why they are getting? That devata, really speaking, there are crores and lakhs and millions of people coming. He doesn't have any list of them. This fellow from North India, from East India, from South India, and this is from West side. What is the address? Do you have the database? Here's all the secretaries working for them, getting list. Do you think that is happening? No. That devata doesn't even know you. Yet your desires are fulfilled. And going to devata is a successful endeavor. Bhagwan says, now do you know the secret? I assure that, a person has so much belief and faith that they do hard work. It is only because of profound faith and belief that you have very stronger convictions. And when you have stronger convictions, then any kind of hard work is possible. And it is the karma which brings about result. It is only the karmas, your actions on the ground. That is what really matters. Anyone who has got profound faith in any goal, any desire, kama iste hritagyana, whatever desire you have. My methodology of blessing you in your life is first of all to strengthen continuously. You keep on dreaming about something, I want this, I want this, I want this. One says, this fellow will get mad in case I don't bless it. Because day in and day out, dreaming, waking, eating, talking, singing, dancing, every time that fellow is only mad about his desires. Just let me fulfill his, help him fulfill his desire. I will not fulfill. I will only see to it that your faith is increased, and when a faith when faith for anyone is increased, anything is increased, then they work more hard without any doubts. And it is only the karma of that individual because of which they get the karma phala. So this principle that what situations we get in life are always dependent upon karmas. The whole world is a play of karma and karma phala. What actions you are doing, what thoughts you are bringing, what aspirations, what emotions you are having, the intensity of them, your karma at the level of body, intellect, mind, senses, these are your karmas. These are something in your hand. And when something is in your hand, you can desire. Your desire can be really very strong, or it can be, it's all right, doesn't matter, chalta hai. If I get it, it's good. If I don't get it, I'll carry on somehow. Anyway, I've been going on like this. This thing will go on, at least I'll get something to eat. Eating I've taken care of, that I'll manage. But I'm not too passionate about any. A person who's not passionate about goals, they'll not do good karmas. Dedicated, inspired karma is possible only with intense desire and conviction. Bhagwan says, my department is only that. Make your desires, convictions more stronger and stronger. Because when a person is really convinced, inspired, then good karma will be there. I don't interfere in karma and karma phala. I just help you do the karma nicely. And thereafter you will do anything which is required. And Panditji will help you. The priest will tell you all kind of funny things. And you will do all that. Whether it is getting, some stones from Himalayas. Okay, I will go to Himalaya. I will get from the mountains and the caves there. The place where, great saints, they meditated, you get some mud from that place. A small pinch of that. Then your desires will be fulfilled. Okay, Guruji, I am going. Where are you going? I am going to search some caves where somebody meditated. So I'll get a pinch of. That is what, they are telling. And that is what people are doing in their own way. But when the faith keeps on increasing, your faith is strengthened, your conviction is increased, you become passionate, you become inspired. You cannot do anything without it. Have something in your life which keeps you on the toes, which brings about excitement in your heart. Is there anything? In case if there is nothing, then maybe you are already a Brahmagyani. You don't care about anything at all. There is no passion, no desire. Then you are a person of different class. But everybody will have, ignorant person will associate their fulfillment with something or the other, and I will keep on increasing your faith. And because of that, Shraddhaya yuktaha tasya radhanamihate. When with this reinforced faith and conviction, the execution of that karma will be much more better. And therefore, when the karma is good, labhate chatata kaman. And therefore, they will get all these things. Whatever dreams they have, they will fulfill their dreams. So that is no wonder, that is not a secret. Tatah kaman mayaiva vihitan hitan. Another very important thing. Giving you finally the karma phala is not in the domain of that devata. It's the department of God Himself, the master of the creation. Any situation which comes in the world is only because of the blessings of God. In case sun rises, in case monsoon comes, in case winters come and snowfall is there, ultimately it is because of the master of creation. He has organized the whole creation in such a way that this kind of situation is going to come. Every karma phala, every fruit of action, Ishvara alone is the karma phala data. You perform karma, that is your department, and Ishvara, the God, alone gives you anything you have in life. Don't have the arrogance, I have earned, I have got this thing myself, I am the doer, I am the earner. You'll get a terrible shock in your life. In case if you are too arrogant, too egoistic, that you have done it, Bhagwan says, okay, fine. I'm going to create some problems, but you are such a capable, you're a nice child. You're my child, a lovely son and a daughter. You have done so much, you were bragging about all that all the time. I've done this, I've done that, I've achieved this, I've achieved that. Okay, fine. So I'm going back. You can do it. It's just a small problem. At that time you realize, I am not really powerful. I'm so dependent, I'm so incapable. Bhagwan, Ishvara alone brings about situation because of which I get situations in life. All the good and bad situation, all the challenges, all the problems and all the good things, we have just offered one ahuti. Our karma is just like, offering one oblation, one flower at the feet of God. That is all. Very small role we have played. And the whole creation, starts favoring me and I get some particular result. Somebody said, in case if I get one fruit in the tree, let us say one apple fruit is coming. Is it because of the gardener alone? A person who's taking care of the garden. Is the fruit coming just because of the gardener? The gardener doesn't even know which all chemicals are involved, how the chemistry is happening, how a particular cell is made, what all the things play a role to constitute a cell, and how the skin comes, and how the weather changes, and when the rain comes, and when the parasites will come, and all the insects will come, and somebody will come and cut it off. Your neighbor will come and say, I like this thing, and the fellow will break that particular branch or tree itself. Maybe your whole country is bombed. It's not in your hand. Weather is not in your hand. Neighbors are not in your hand. Enemy countries are not in your hand. You can prepare your own army, all right. But they also have their own army. And these things go on. Final situation which I am getting, always make it a principle in your life. Any situation I get is blessing of God, Ishvara. You can give whatever name to Ishvara, what you like. I have given the name of Ishvara as Shivji. For me, Shivji alone keeps on giving me situation. And everybody is a facilitator, they are helpers, they play their role, and I also play my role. I do karmas. But after all the karmas, finally the result is not in my hand or in the hand of any devatas. You don't have that notion. It is wrong. It is baseless. It is only the master of creation, because of which I get any situation. Now today, this camp is going on. You guys have come from far off land. I personally see that as wish of Shivji. Shivji wants, me to talk on Gita chapter 7 to somebody he has sent from somewhere. And to come here was not easy decision. You had to plan so much. You have to book your tickets months in advance. Alexei wrote to me, so many months back, Guruji, when can I come? At that time, November will be fine. I said, okay, I'll start planning. Everybody played their role, but finally it happened because, Shivji said, okay, file cleared. You can go. And to me, he said, I am going to send some devotees who are interested in self-knowledge and knowledge of Gita. You have to teach Gita chapter 7 to them and do it nicely. Because it was my wish. That is how, we see any situation coming to your life. In your heart, your conviction, your philosophy of life, every situation is coming from God, and there may be so many people who are instrumental to make it happen. But ultimately, I cannot arrogate the success just on myself. I have done it. Don't be stupid. Don't be a fool. Is this camp happening because of me? I don't have any notions. I don't have any such kind of ignorance. You booked your ticket, you planned your journey, I have not interfered there. How can I say, because of me you have come? No, Guruji, I have spent my money. I have purchased the ticket. I caught the flight. And to come to Indore, I took 3 flights, not one. And here you are sitting, he says, because of me, this thing is going on. How stupid it looks. How baseless. If I am not making it happen, if you alone are not making it happen, then who is making it happen? Whoever is the God of the creation. We are all beneficiaries of His blessings, and because of Him alone, anything works. In case this time we had lovely monsoons in India. Indore got a good quota of rains. Or our lakes and rivers, they are flowing full. And the farmers are happy, and the birds are happy, the fishes are happy. Now who sent the rain? We did not create artificial rain. We did not send clouds, through plains so that, rains could be there. None of that. It's everything by wish of God. Anything which happens in the world, any small or bad karma we do, result, karma is in our hand, but result is always in the hand of God. There is a famous shloka, karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Always remember that karma is your department and karma phala is department of God. So he says, now look at this story, what we are discussing. Here is a person going to some other devata. What I do is, so I just don't bother, let them go to any place, wherever they like, all my children. I will just increase your faith in that devata. And when your faith is increased, then you will do more inspired karma. And when you do dedicated inspired karma, then it is karma because of which my department of giving karma phala, it comes in the middle and it will give you all what is necessary karma phala. So this is the connection. And I don't mind you going to any place. Guruji, can I go to some other ashram? Oh, you can go to any damn place. Why should I bother? Can I go to some other guru also? Well, it is your life and it's your decision. Keep on seeking good knowledge and go to wherever, whichever place you think that you will be blessed with better knowledge. And my blessings will be with you. I don't bother about that. That is what Bhagwan Krishna is saying. In case if you go to some place, then I will see to it that your faith towards that Guruji will increase. But that means I will not have faith in you. It doesn't matter. I am not a person. I am the power of universe. I am the truth of universe. And therefore it doesn't matter you go to any place, in any devata, any goal. I just want you to live an inspired life. Devoted, dedicated, doing good karma all the time. And your desire will be fulfilled. Your desire will be fulfilled, but I cannot guarantee one thing. That when your desires are fulfilled, your heart is also quenched. Your heart is also fulfilled. That I cannot guarantee because it was your notion. That getting this lady as your wife, you'll make your happy life heavens. That is what your idea was. Why should I poke my nose in your life? You think, yes, no, she is very beautiful, she is very smart, and this fellow went to that shop, which I was talking in the morning. And the fellow got the best deal over there. Once you have got somebody who you think will really fulfill your life, and all I can say is that my best wishes. But to get real fulfillment is not whims and fancies. It is not personal imaginations of everybody. You think, suppose, a person running after money, if they have a lot of money, will they be fulfilled? I say, you can go and ask them. Why are you asking me? You go to any rich man, he says, you have got billions now. Are you happy? He says, I want next trillion. What is billion nowadays? Pittance. Very little. My aim is few trillions. They're never satisfied. They're always thirsty for more and more and more. Now, one desire, you got fulfilled. I was just talking about one desire. When one desire was there, what I did was to increase your faith so that you live a more inspired, dedicated life and somehow get your results. But I am not guaranteeing that that result will going to quench your heart and thirst. You will get the ultimate fulfillment because of that. No guarantee. Because you started with your imagination. And because of your understanding and notion, you are pursuing your goals. I have not told you to fulfill that desire. You have decided to fulfill your desire. It is your discretion, your understanding, depending upon the data which is available to you. Guruji, the majority of people, they are doing that. Okay, follow the majority. They are the most easy and dumb people in the world. You'll also become like that. Truth is never known by majority. You have stomach problem. Everybody is taking churn. Everybody is taking one particular powder. 90% people, they're taking this powder. Okay, you also take that powder. Why should I interfere? It is your life, your imagination. You have never asked me that how to take care of my disease. You are not asking an expert. You are asking the stupid, ignorant people in the world. If you want to follow the masses, then okay, fine. Your life. Why should I interfere? But in case if you really want to think that I want to get truly fulfilled in life, that's a different question altogether. So Bhagwan says that when anyone comes, they have a desire, they go to some devata, some powerful entity, whatever thing which they think that they will bring about fulfillment, I will strengthen their faith so that they can devote themselves more nicely and they will get all the fruits of actions. And once they get that fruit of action, thereafter they have to decide, was it enough or something more? If something more, have another goal. Again the same process. Now which devata should I go now? To get wife was one thing, but to get children, how to get few children? Which devata should I go? Which temple should I go? I said, no, that is another goal. And there are devatas for that. Good one, go through the same process. And when you know the right way, devote yourself and get blessed. This is the language Bhagwan Krishna is talking. Now he says something very important in the next shloka. He says, Antavattu phalam tesham tad bhavatyalpamedasam devan devayajo yanti mad bhakta yanti mamati. So he says, while I will always assist you in your process, in your life, in whatever goals you have, God is such benevolent, compassionate, caring, loving. Whatever goals you have, I will keep on helping you. And you will get all those goals. I will see to it. You just have to do one thing with greater reinforced faith and conviction, live an inspired life and do good karmas. Always remember, karma alone brings about karma phala. There is no secret. You don't have to, fret and fume. Why is it that I have not got that, thing? Have you really worked for that? Ask yourself. Where is the question of fretting and fuming? Where is the question of being, sad about it? Why you are getting depressed? You have never worked for all those things. Have you worked like, any kind of person in the world who are working, whether it is sportsmen? See the kind of hard work they do. Businessmen, religious people, spiritual people, wealthy people, artists, day in and day out they devote themselves. Have you devoted yourself in anything? In case if you are not devoted and you're not inspired with anything, do you think that the world runs on your whims and fancies and accidents? It is not like that. You need to discern some goal and have a clear goal and work hard. And I'm going to help you to work hard. That is the only thing I'll do. I'll not bring results directly. I'll see the kind of karmas you do, and only on the basis of karma, I'll give you karma phala. In case if you eat too much, then you will get indigestion. I'm not responsible, you are responsible. In case if you will eat anything, then be prepared to suffer also. It was your decision, your discretion. So many people, they come here, Guruji, can I go for some samosa, kachori, jalebi? I said, well, you are a free person, and shops, in case you don't know, I will tell you some shops also. But it's your decision. I'm not telling you to eat samosa or kachori. They're deep fried and so many spices, they're not good for everybody. You have decided, I want to eat. Okay, God bless you. Go and eat samosa. But later on, I'm having, my stomach is going up and down and producing gas. And gas is coming out of my ears and nose and mouth and what all places. So what can I do? Can I help you in any way? If you want any help, I can help you. But it was your wish. Kamai hritagana. Kept aside all the wisdom, all parameters of good health, and I want to eat kachori. I want to eat samosa. And I want to eat pani puri. Dahi bada. Okay, eat any goddamn thing. Your life. Why should I bother? You are an intelligent fellow. A human being, smart, resourceful, intelligent, good mind, good intellect, and a good body also. You've been taking care of your body from last 50 years. Why should I bother? I'm sure, you are confident, you are capable enough to take care of your body next 100 years also. That is what I think, and I hope for the best. So it is your desire. What you are pursuing is your wish. And depending upon your wishes, you are taking resort to various means. So Bhagwan says that, the results which are coming after all our dedicated karma, inspired karma and hard work, finally you aimed for a particular goal and you got that fruits of action. You wanted lot of, prosperity, wealth, money, you got it. After all the hard work and devoted work, intelligent work, you managed to get all the desires fulfilled. But, the desires, the karma phala which come, I have not interfered. I have not created any obstacles. But let me tell you a secret. Any karma which you do for any kind of worldly goals, remember this principle of life. That anything for which you have devoted, invested your resources and time and energy, if it is a worldly goal, and it will be a worldly goal in most of the cases, everywhere in the world it will be some worldly goals or the other. Now, have you bothered to inquire and observe? Every worldly goals are temporary, perishable, and momentary. See that fact. Thereafter, you can go for anything. Anything you attain in life, the joys of that success and achievement are only for a few moments. Turn back and see in your life. You have achieved so many things in life. You aimed for education, you aimed for some status and prosperity and wealth. You aimed for that and you got it. But what happens? Everything comes and goes. Every worldly goal, whether it is, the powerful kings, their kingdom goes, their name goes, the country goes, the business goes, the money goes, the people go, your name and fame goes, your house goes, everything goes, your health, that will also go. Sorry to tell you that. It's going to go away. So this is what Bhagwan is saying. You are free to have any goals. I will not interfere in that. I never interfere in the freedom of anyone. You can have your discretion, have any goals in life. But be smart, be intelligent. And see this fact that whatever goals you are aspiring for, will it be permanent? Will it be fulfilling? Will it be ultimate? At least will it continue to exist? You work for a great married life. Do you think that your wife will continue to exist all the time? Don't live in a fool's paradise. Live in a real world. Open your eyes. There are people with millions and billions. They have earned that. And there are stories when everything has gone. They have disappeared. And they are lingering around in the whole world somewhere, taking shelter from this place or that place. The most powerful kings of various countries, they are living in exile in some other country. They were one time the most powerful people in their whole country. Now they don't have any place to live also. Isn't it the truth? Why is it that you are not aware of all these things when you are planning for some goals in life? Any karma phala, you have freedom to do karma, you have freedom to plan for anything. And when you are planning, by itself any goal is not enough. It depends upon the importance you give to it. Joys which I get out of any kind of achievement depends upon the intensity with which I associate fulfillment with it. Suppose you don't associate fulfillment, then can anything give you happiness? Think. Never. Acquisition of something by itself is not happiness. You have to give importance to something, then when it comes, then it is a matter of joy. So it is your mind. It is your association, which we call as superimposition. You superimpose fulfillment on something. It is your notion, do you think that lot of money will bring about security? I think you are a stupid person. I think you are an ignorant person. You don't know the truth of life. Think twice. And in case if you cannot think twice, see people who have earned that goal. Are they the happiest people on the planet? Not really. Then don't worry. Because the fact is that whatever karma phala I achieve, it will perish, it will go away. And that is the implication of the shloka. Antavattu phalam tesham. Whatever phala I get, antavant, that which has destruction, that which will perish, that which is going to end. If you have not got this wisdom, better open your eyes and see again. I'm not talking out of my hat, baseless things. I'm talking about facts of life. Antavattu phalam tesham tad bhavati alpamedasam. It is only when people, they are not intelligent, they live in an imaginary world, then alone they will give importance to some worldly achievement. World itself is changing. It's a changing world. Every moment the things change. And you are thinking that, once you get, create your heaven, that is not going to change. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that baseless? So Bhagwan says, Tad bhavati alpa medasam. Alpa is little, medasam, intellect, understanding. It is only when people, they have only superficial understanding about life and they are not inquiring themselves. The only thing which they say, everybody is doing. Well, have you studied in college? Yes, I've studied in college. I have done this degree. Why did you go to college? Majority of people, they are ignorant. They have not gone to school. You should be saying to your parents, why should I go to school when the majority of people, they are ignorant, they are not going to school? Why should you go to school? Why should you go to college? When the majority of people, they are not working, why should I be employed? Why should I get a job? Is, blind following about the people of the world, the majority people, does it make any sense? You have a problem. Do you ever go to your colony and take majority votes? When you have headache, then what do? It's not that I go to any Tom, Dick and Harry. I go to a doctor. I go to intelligent people. I go to wise people and get directions from them. But you are, having those ultimate best goals in your life depending upon, people of the world. Bhagwan says you are yet to learn and you learn the hard way. The hard way is that whatever you work for is going to perish after some time. It's going to go away. And it's not that, Bhagwan, why don't you say good things? Very, making me afraid that everything will go away, my dream is going to disappear. Well, I have resolved to tell you the truth. I am not appeasing your emotions or your ego. I am telling you the truth. And be happy that there is somebody who can tell the truth without any fears, without any insecurity. That is the best and ultimate thing which is possible in the world. Have somebody who can dare to tell you the truth. He's not bothered about anything. No access to grind. So this is a fact. And every small achievement is associated with some powers. Some devata. Let us call them devata. Whichever power is there, when it comes to your job, what are the powers? Your company, your bosses, your people, your customers, they are the bosses. They are the devatas there. And you need to get, blessings of all the devatas so that your job continues properly. And a person with a shop, he has to see to it that all the customers, they are happy. And a politician has to see to it that all his voters are happy. Whatever vote bank I have, all of them, they are satisfied. everybody is catering, to their own crowd. And there are people who are helping them to attain their karma phala, their aspired dream. Bhagwan says, depending upon your wish, you have to go to that particular source and somehow appease that, propitiate that, make them happy. When the leaders in this country also, they want to have some post, minister. What they do, that they have a vote bank. And they'll see to it that this vote bank is happy. I'm not bothered about country and everyone. My vote bank is happy. And I will get my powerful chair, ministry. But my people, they are happy. So devatas are only responsible for small domain. They are those who are helping me fulfill my dreams. Your bosses, your company, your customers, they are important for you. Without them, your dreams will never be fulfilled. You'll be chucked out of the company, thrown out of the company. No use to have guys like you in the company, where even customers are not happy, even the bosses are not happy, and of course my financial department is never happy with you. You're only spending, not earning at all. Why should we have you? So these are what are called the devatas. Devatas are that who are responsible for my successes in my field. So Bhagwan says, Devan Devayajo Yanti. When you have small goals, you have small agenda, then whoever is responsible, there are devatas who are responsible for fulfillment of your desires. You are only going to do their puja. You will do the entire worship. Whatever worship is required, you will do that. When there are some leaders, their followers will do all the puja which we do for Shivji. Asanam samarpayami, offer a chair. Vastram samarpayami, give them a new dress. Give them some gifts. And of course, call them for dinner. Naivedyam samarpayami. Nrityam Gitam cha samarpayami. And music and dance show. You will do whatever is required to appease your devata, isn't it? This is customer get together. Customers are devata for me. They're only helping me earn my bread. And customers should be very happy, satisfied. Bhagwan, may all my customers, that is the prayer I do in the morning. Bhagwan, oh God, oh great Lord, may all my customers go back happy because they are my breadwinners. What about the whole world? I'm not bothered about the whole world. I'm only bothered about my customers and my bosses and my company. My job will be secure thereafter. So these are called devatas. Understand the word devatas. When you have small goals, then the devatas who are responsible to bring about those results, you are going to worship them, appease them, sing songs for them, dance for them, bring about, good gifts for them. Oh my devata, here is a small, suit piece which I saw, and I thought this will look very good on you. And my devata is very happy. Such a caring fellow, such a loving, nice person. Whatever your wishes are, There are people who are doing, they may be communist countries. On the face of it, they say, we don't believe in any religion. But just observe closely. When they have their political bosses who are coming, they'll perform all the Shodashopchar Puja. Offering them chair, offering them fruit, offering them food, offering them... That is what puja is all about. When we do all these things, we do for ultimate the Master of Universe, but they'll not do for Master of Universe. For God, they're not going to do. But they'll do everything for those who are going to help them fulfill their wishes and dreams. And whether it is your wife, you want to get married to somebody, all the upcharas, dress, certainly, gift, certainly, ornaments, rings, definitely, parties and good flowing dress, and music and song, party. You will do all the various upcharas of, puja. And still say, I don't believe in religion. Well, this is what religion is all about. You are doing puja and you are saying, I don't do puja. The only difference is that, the devata in your puja is only small devata who is facilitating fulfillment of your dreams and wishes. And your dreams and wishes, they are very small. And they are going to perish. Whatever you do, whatever heavens you create for yourself, they are going to die one day. Right in front of your eyes, they will finish off. So worship remaining same, faith remaining same, goal remaining same. You can either aim for small powers, whoever is helping you to fulfill your dreams, or you can aim high. You can aim for the truth of the creation, which is not changing. There is a truth, there is a reality from which the whole world came, and it is being sustained, and unto which it will go back. And He alone is managing all devatas also, wishes also. He is creating, sustaining, destroying. He is the Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh of the whole creation. There is a power. There is this God. And some people, they turn their attention towards the ultimate reality. Mad bhaktaha yanti mamapi. Those who believe in me, those who, have bhakti for me, love for me, aspire to know the truth of life, they will also be applying themselves in various ways. And bhakti is, doing your best for your goal of life. So he says, just see the whole story. When a person goes to some devata, I don't mind. There is no jealousy in me. Jealousy is the least thing which comes to my mind. I say, go to wherever you wish. And I will see to it that your faith is increased all the more. And when your faith is increased, you will act in a much more devoted manner. And when you act in an inspired, devoted manner, then there are greater chances of you to get good karma phala. But this karma phala, every karma phala, is going to perish. It's going to die off. It will become a dream, a memory soon. You have so many memories. The past came and it was so beautiful, you enjoyed that, but where is it now? Just in memories, gone, never to come back again. This is the truth of life. Every karma phala, but people with small minds and ignorant intellect, they don't see all these things. Same kind of devotion, energy you just can have for some higher goals in life. Anything which is vyakta, which is manifested, is not that which is going to last long. So there are people who even take the ultimate goals which fulfill you to be some manifested thing in the world. So this is the subject matter of the next shloka. I will just read that shloka and we will continue with it tomorrow. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyante mama buddhaya param bhavam ajananto mama vyayam. So in this 21st shloka, Bhagwan Krishna is telling us in this chapter of Bhagavad Gita that anything which is manifested, seen, perceptible, this is a domain of change. It's a domain that everything will be there for some time, beautiful, loving. Some people are there. Your health is there. Slowly you are going to get old. And you will get enough signals in your life that it's time that, to exit this world. I've also got some signals recently. Some heart attacks were there. My heart was telling me, now it's high time, you should prepare for yourself to leave this world. Because this body is perishable. All my teachers, all my forefathers, all my parents and everybody, they've already bid goodbye. Tata, bye-bye. They've gone. You also have to prepare yourself to leave this world. And everybody has to leave. Who goes first? This is, Bhagwan has kept that as a secret. He said, why should I spoil your show? I'm not going to spoil your show. But one thing is definitely when you are going to go. Before you going to go, things around you will change. We are living in a changing world. Isn't it a fact? It is not just for me, just not for some person, some country, but it's a universal fact. Should I keep only small, worldly, perceptible goals as the ultimate fulfillment of my life? This is your discretion. This is your viveka, your understanding. Bhagwan says there are people who vouch for some devata. No, this devata is the ultimate. So I will just ask one thing. Is he perceptible? Is he visible? Is he vyakta? Is he manifested? In case if anything is vyakta, it is manifested, it is manifested outside perceptible, and rest assured, it is just common sense. It will go away. Those people will go away. So it is your freedom to search for the truth of life. If you want to search, then that is also possible. That is what Bhagwan said in the last shlokas, Mad Bhakta Yanti Mamapi. If you want to know the ultimate imperishable truth, that is also one of the possible goals which you can have and still continue with everything. It is not that you'll have to stop everything else. You can continue. It is a matter of priorities. ultimate goal is a matter of priority. It's not a karma. You can live wherever you want, you can eat whatever you wish, depending upon your health, your understanding, and yet pursue this goal. So this is thing which is going to discuss in this shloka, which we will take tomorrow. Very beautiful, very famous, very important shloka, shloka number 24. It is better to learn it. It's just a beautiful shloka. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyante mam abuddhaya. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Hari Om Namah Parvati Pathe Har Har Narmade Har Bolo Ganga Ki Jai.